don't belong in the precious memory. Ba 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 ba. If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? You know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. Don't wanna let you go. I feel like I probably shouldn't have other social platforms in the title, actually. I'm gonna go and change that. Let me go and change that. I feel like that's gonna annoy the algorithm a little bit. There we go. Anyways, what's up? What's up? How it do? How does it do? Into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by? What's good, Yusef? Hello. It's a bit of an early stream again because it's gonna be so hot. In fact, it is so hot. It's 35 degrees right now. It's going to get to 36. It's over. It's over. It's over. What's good, Ginger? What's good? Oh no, I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. I'm on the wrong game version. I need to stop to 26.1.2 tonight. Damn, more people should be on Twitch to hear the banger music. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, there we go. We're on the right game version now. Hell yeah. We're doing some Blaze today. We're doing a couple hours of Blaze because money. I actually dropped something. I dropped the second handle for this Ferocity video. So the only thing I'm missing is 5 scrolls and a shit ton of Fatal Tempo books, but I'd rather not think about the Fatal Tempo books. They don't count. Ba, 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 da. Oh wait, my term does not go in there. Neither does my Hyperion. I'm actually throwing. All them go in there though. Alright, Sword of Bad Health. Duplex Tam, Death Ripper, and Pyro Chaos, obviously. I want a... Also, bro, I just realized on, like, obviously the new alpha, where you have wardrobes, you can have an implosion belt on your Aurora loadout, which means that you can use Ultimate Wise and Hyperion Spawn Blaze so much earlier than you currently can. And that's going to kill Blaze even more, because now people can just put an implosion belt on their Aurora and then make it stupendously easy to one tap. I can't lie, I'm just gonna drink a bottle of Jais and use my Ultimate Wise one. I can't be bothered to use a Chimera one. I want to spam Rift Necklace, Demon Slayer, Primordial, David's Cloak. Also, Hypixel admins, please add a way to right click and disable auto pets. Do you know how many auto pets I have? I have a whole page of them, man. I have a... What's it called? I have a video on my channel about pet rules and exactly how to do it, but here you are. Sub-Zero. I need to put my relic on this G-Drag. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Put that back in there. Get from Slack. Twilight Arrow Poison. 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll get Kaim or tier 7 and chance versus my dagger. Tier 7. Get like Kaim 3 and then do tier 7s. Right. Are we ready to do some Blaze Slayer? Well, no, we're not, because I need, first of all, a gummy. Second of all, I'm pretty sure my enrichment's already on Magic Find, but I'm making sure they are. And then I need to put this motherfucker onto Magic Find. What's good, Dumps? How it do? How it do? Being honest. My mods are in my Discord. I have a mod pack. I don't have a mods command. Because I am not listing like 25 different things. Hell no. Very well. Doing M7 with some people from Hong Kong. Can't understand a thing they say in VC. Ah, I see. Bobby. Alright, Bottle of Jaya. There we go. And we should be ready to play the video game. Yippee! When do you estimate Frosty video coming out? It's on time. I'm on track to finishing it. The video coming out tomorrow is going to be the Gemstone Gauntlet. After that is going to be like a regular stream highlights where I just play the game and, you know, fuck around. And then the video after that should be Ferocity video. Why am I doing like no doubt? Ah, I see. Hold on. But 2 weeks. 2 weeks it should be. The only thing I need to get is 14 Fatal Tempo books, which admittedly is a lot. And then I also need to drop 5 scrolls or buy 5 scrolls, which I don't really want to do. I don't want to buy them. I'd rather, you know, I'd rather drop them. And 2 weeks is plenty of time to drop those scrolls, I can't lie. Plenty of time. Also, it's no longer Jerry, which means that my Blaze bosses aren't going to be messed up, but they will be slower, which is kind of sad. But at least my muscle memory isn't fucked up anymore. Yeah, this Ferocity video is going to be one of the biggest videos I've ever made, I reckon. It's going to be my second most expensive video, I think. What's your boss time? Sky Honey, around 23 to 24 average. But when I'm streaming, it probably goes up a bit to like 25. I was getting like 22, 23 average during Jerry. It was nice. Oh my god, there is 2 Demon Soul Demons. Demon Soul Demons? Burning Soul Demons. I'm so silly. This server feels a bit laggy as well. I might swap. I might have to swap, I can't lie. I do not like the feeling of this server. AusaCausa deserves better than this. No Goon Camp, not today. It is way too hot. Way, way, way too hot. Fuck that. But what's good, dude? Hello. Also, I said this at the beginning of stream, but some people might not be there. For anyone that does Blaze, your bosses, or I guess your spawn times, are about to get so much quicker with the loadout system, because you can put Implosion Belt on the Aurora loadout, which basically means you can one-tap Smoldering Blazes with the Hyperion way before you can now. So anyone that does Blaze and can't currently hype spawn, you will be able to hype spawn after the alpha comes out. It's unfortunate. and swap Power Stone and swap Power Stone. So it's free. It's literally like you can one tap so easily, which is it's kind of annoying. You know, I like the fact that hype spawning is like actually something you need to really invest into. Yeah, not anymore. I'm dead broke. L. How are you getting so much more mana? What do you mean? Like after the alpha? It's because of Implosion Belt and the Power Stone. If you make it so you change your loadout to your Aurora loadout, that Aurora loadout can just have Bazaar or Sighted, whatever you have, as well as Implosion Belt on it. Which means that hype spawning is about to become so easy, which is kind of making me sad, but it's okay. Do you know any MMM which makes 15 mil players at mid game? Farming makes a little bit under that if you pest farm with a good setup. Can you use a piece of armor in one loadout and the same piece in another? No, you cannot. I feel like that will be possible if they code it correctly. The problem is coding it correctly. Because if they don't code it correctly, that's going to cause a lot of dupes. Because that's the main reason Equipment Wardrobe took so long. Is the first time they tried to roll it, there was a fuck ton of dupes with it. So they just decided to scrap it for a while. But it would be nice. It would be very nice if you could have multiple of the same equipment piece in different loadouts. Because when I play Mage, I swap out 3 of my equipment for the Blood Rush and 3 of my equipment for the boss. And the Shadow Assassin Cloak always stays on. So I either get a second Shadow Assassin Cloak or they add that, but you know, I don't think they'll add that. Yeah, it would be very, very nice. But I think it's wishful thinking. I do think it's wishful thinking. I don't think it will happen. Blaze is dead. Blaze is not currently dead, I don't think. Hold on. High class. 31. We're fine. Duplex. I'm ignoring duplex. But yeah, it will be dead after the alpha comes out because hype spawning is so much easier. It's basically impossible to not hype spawn after the alpha comes out. Duplex is like 300k. Why are we lapping? I don't want to bother you too many. Don't worry, man. What's the best way to level G-Jag? Blaze. Blaze, mining commissions. There's one more. So it's during Jerry. I mean, of course during Jerry, because there's Jerry Aatrox and also there's higher stats, so there's more people doing this shit. A bit 5 doing to Blaze. Now you're saying it's going to be dead. It's going to be worse. Bro, there are so many updates recently that have just severely affect Blaze Slayer. I don't think you guys really understand how good hype spawning is for your bosses per hour. And it's going to become accessible to everyone. Every single fucking person that does Blaze, as long as you have a Hyperion, is going to be able to hype spawn. Spawn water into the ocean? Exactly. But thankfully, Ghosts still make 90 mil per hour. Hype spawn bot struggling with a bum-ass Aurora. Exactly. And it's going to be so easy because you can just make it so your Aurora has Implosion Belt and your Aurora is on Bazaar or Sighted. And it's just... It's sad, man. Bro, I put so much into my Aurora to be able to one-tap without Jaya. And now it's just worth it. There's no point in me doing that. I just got here. Basically, there's just a bunch of stuff recently which has fucked Blaze over. There's a lot of people doing Blaze now. There's a lot of big streamers like maining Blaze, like ZJ and Fear5S and Lace. They all main Blaze, so a lot of people are turning to Blaze. And then there's a loot table drop change. There's now the Aurora hype spawning thing. I think there was one more change recently, which really messed up Blaze as well. I don't remember what it was though. How do people start doing Blaze after it got boring? Because it makes money, or it made money. I don't know if it still does. Well, high class. All right, guys, 314 million coins per hour. Quitting Blaze for M7? Real. You can 5 Divine Gift for Blaze, yeah. What's good, TJ? Right, the alpha, yeah. Blaze is over. Are you using Vanquish set? I'm using Rift Necklace, David's Cloak, Primordial, and Demon Slayer Gauntlet. Bro, Blaze actually fell off. It's so sad. What used to be my favorite Slayer. E-Man is my favorite Slayer now. Like, I know E-Man makes significantly less money, but I don't know. Bro, people really underestimate hype spawning. Is Guardian Slayer going to be good for money? Because it's a mid-game Slayer, it will be for a little bit. But similarly to the Grand Feast, it won't last long. Demon Slayer has been fixed for ages. It's like a week max. I wouldn't even say that. Like, I'd give it like 3 or 4 days. That's why I want to prep like all Chimera and tier 7s before that update comes out. Because I want to like instantly be able to just grind everything. Or just hype spawn Enderman. Hype spawning Enderman is fun as fuck. Plus you get to see everyone be annoyed at you. 12-second is double skip, by the way. It's nothing to do with DPS. Well, it has something to do with DPS, but ruining people day even better? No, don't say that, bro. I hype spawn to spawn my bosses faster. I don't hype spawn to annoy people. Yeah, we know you like doing it, Jude hater. There's so many particles on your screen. You do not know what a lot of particles look like, my friend. You're about to, though. This is what a lot of particles look like. What I just had on my screen is nothing. This is a fucking lot of particles, buddy. I like particles and they look a lot better on videos, but even I have to admit, during Blaze, this is too much. This is way too much. You can reduce the Hypixel particles, but the vanilla particles you have to change in the setting itself. You either have to disable it or have it enabled. Bro, on God, Hot Bacon. They're lying. Does anyone want to buy a high class dice, by the way? Freshly dropped and it's rigged to get a 6 within 3 attempts. I'll sell it 50 mil right here, right now. Roll it? Fuck no, bro. Have you seen my purse? Bro, how did all of them miss? You think I'm Jeff Bezos? Yeah. Are you not? I thought you were rich like that, Jude Lover. Are you telling me that you're poor? Is that what you're telling me? Nah, this is unacceptable behavior. What do you mean that you're poor? What's good, hearts? I thought you said Jew Lover. No, Jude. Jude with a D. Yeah, that is never happening, by the way. Whoa, Click. Careful, bro. Jude in German means... Does it actually? So calling you Jew lover would technically be accurate. Damn. Alright. Hello again, would you pick up coins I see around the house? Bro has a scavenger talisman, IRL, not a scavenger, coin talisman. Spawning coins around him. The scavenger talisman gives you more coins when you kill shit. So I don't think it is scavenger, my friend. I'm pretty sure that it's relic of coins. If you say so, bro, but I'm pretty sure that it isn't. I'm playing for 20 minutes. Oh, I'm gonna have to sit this one out. I will have to sit this one out. I'm sorry, guys. You guys thought that was a epic Hypixel Skyblock Elite. Surely we all thought I was a Skyblock Elite, right? Is my Skyblock level high enough to be Skyblock Elite? Look, if you think about it, right? Level 520 2 years ago was unattainable, and I'm now level 520, which means that I have an unattainable rank. Team, is this optimal? Are you a middle-aged British man? I am not a middle-aged British man. I'm very far from it. Five years ago, level 200 was unobtainable. So basically, everyone above level 200 is Skyblock Elite. Think about it. It's an unobtainable level. Wait, you know, 5 years ago, levels weren't even in the game. So everyone has unobtainable ranks. He's older than middle. Alright, bro. You're getting banned for that. I hope you know. Where the fuck? Oh, it's over here. Levels did indeed get added in 2022. The big 22. Arguably the best year for Skyblock updates. I forgot how to make an experimentation table. All right, hold on. Ball knowledge real quick. It's 32 regular experience bottles with a stack of oak logs. Or it's 8 oak logs, or it's 1 experimentation table. I don't know. What motion blur mod do you use? Natural motion blur on hybrid. 1 experience and 8 oak logs. Fuck. I was close. Am I ready for M7? I have bongo mask. If you get a bongo staff, you might be ready. Oh, it's so hot already, and it's getting to the afternoon now, which means my room is gonna die. I am not going to participate in it, no. I can't lie, I have much better things than solo clear M7. Also, in the time that you spend solo clearing M7 to get the number one, the first place, you could probably grind a fucking level 200 G-Jack yourself. It is just good luck, I can't lie. Like, there's no code. Like, I don't have a contract with the Hypixel admins. It's just good luck. Just get it first try and be better. True. My fault, I'm sorry. I should delete my YouTube channel for being so naive. Where's that mini boss? There he is. Bro, I'm getting a friend request from the things that I'm killing. Yo, I did not add this song to the playlist. Let me tell you that. This song is not on my playlist. I think. I might be lying. I added it. Oh, my fault, bro. My fault. It's worth having G-Jag on normal profile. Depends on what you do and how much you need money. No cams today, brother. It is way too hot for that. But no, seriously, does anyone want to buy this high class dice? For 3 mil? What? Someone put up a high class for 3.1 mil. Good shit, bro. How much would a mid blaze setup make? Like 20 mil, bro, actually. For how much? Lower spin, negative like a mil. Brother, I'm not selling this high class for less than 31 mil. I don't even know why you guys are like... Okay, the next bid is 31 mil. You guys know that this dice is literally rigged. Like, you will spend this 31 million and instantly get a 6. Brother, I don't care if someone gets a 6 right away, because I'm not the one rolling the dice. The RNG is their RNG, not the dice RNG. Yeah, it's way more than possible. What do you guys think about the texture update, by the way? Are you guys a fan of the new texture pack on Alpha? Low key, I think I am. I know a lot of people are hating on it, but I like it. Like I said, everyone thinks it's terrible. All right, nice. I guess I'm the lone wolf around here. Jude Lover, do you want it? Jude Lover. They're not online. All right. Whoever bids 31 mil or above is getting this high class. And I'm telling you, it's a 6 first attempt. I don't lie. Maybe. Was the decent Magic Find to start Blaze? Magic Find is like not really important on Blaze. So it's just anything above like 200, honestly. Bro, I can't lie. That's an insult to Blobfish. Blobfish is a fire texture. Blobfish does the role that it's meant to do. That's unbelievable. First God is 100 times better than the texture pack they put out. I don't know about that one. I mean, it's good, but the thing's that bad. Making a general score out of 10 for the pack tank. I guess, yeah. Like the aspect of the void. Oh, what is that, bro? What is that? Have you seen the Hyperion? Bro, the Hyperion is fire. Like, all the Wither Blades are fire. Jude Lover, you hopping online? I'm in bed. Brother. Alright, someone buy this high class. $31 million. I'm telling you, this high class is guaranteed 6. I'll buy it. What's your IGN? I'm telling you, okay, hear me out. If you don't get a 6 first attempt, I'll give you nothing. Okay, there are too many mini bosses. Wait. Okay, you just get out of here. You're gonna die anyways. Let's be real. Okay, a cocooned. Oh, that's tempting. See? If you don't get it. You will get nothing. Don't cocoon. All right, good boy. Okay, what was your IGN again? Patalabone. That is not... I removed the T. I'm so British. I'm telling you, bro. Guaranteed 6. I need to make sure I don't hold the high class when I'm trading, because if not, then, you know, bad things are going to happen to me. Is bro here? Is he contemplating his decisions already? Roll once? Fuck no, but I need all the coins I can get. I need a bunch of Fatal Tempo books, which is unfortunate. I don't know where this... Okay, go to the nether spawn. Then roll twice. Bro, okay. An IQ too high. I don't want to roll once, so roll twice. Why did I not think of that? See? It literally has 6 on the top of its thingy. No. 31 mil, buddy. Don't try and scam. 31 million. Roll 3 times? I'm not rolling anything. I'm getting my coins and I'm cashing out my check. You know, 30.8. It's fine. Alright, see? Watch this. I think you might have to right click it. You do not have enough coins to use the dice. Bro, what? Bro. What the... What? We need... Wait, we need to see. Tell him to give me to roll. Well, you can party him. I'm sure he'll do it. But I guess we'll never know if it was a guaranteed 6 or not, so... He said lowest spin -1 mil and lowest spin is 32 mil. Well, good, Cookie Crumb. Hello. Why is he rolling it? No clue. Maybe he isn't. Maybe he just wanted to get the dice off me. You know, that profit is going to get cut because of taxes. Hello? Why have you not figured this out yet? We'll give you all of his purse. I feel bad now. I do feel bad. You want to trade it back? I'll give it to Jude Lover. I'd rather him lose money. Fire, I'm a good person. Bro, you are a liar. You shut up the orphanage the other day. I can pay for carries in like 2 minutes. I'll roll it. Let me know. I want to see. Actually, no, I don't want to see. I don't want to. It's guaranteed 6 and you can't... If I don't look at the roll, then you can't say that it wasn't a guaranteed 6 because I didn't see it. Think about it. So I can still advertise it as a guaranteed 6 because no one has proved it wrong. Think about it. That might be illegal, actually, but I don't care. Record it. He could be using a different dice. You're doing foraging? I'm sorry for your loss, bro. What the hell? Sorry to hear that. All right, can that Burning Soul Demon stay alive like a good boy? I need this House of 6. On God, we all hate foraging. Please stay alive. Please stay alive. Do not die. Do not die on me. Do not die. Good boy. What's made for good blaze setups? Too much coins for it to be worth it, in my opinion. Like, probably close to 10 bill. Why is blaze so incredibly dead profit-wise? It's not dead. It's just fallen off so much. What's the blaze setup cost? Mine is like 15 to 20 bill. And then if I include magical power, it's definitely over 30. Don't worry, guys. There's more high classes to go around. The second that I get another one, you can all get a guaranteed 6 high class dice. I promise that. Look, what kind of streamer would I be if I fake promise, you know? I would not be playing that song. You're a fat chud. I am not fat. Get it right. I am like 70 kilograms. I wouldn't say I'm skinny either. Like, I'm kind of in between. Because I don't do blaze like ever. I only like dip in it sometimes when I feel like doing blaze, and it'll take forever to level up a G-Jag. How much XP you got? I'm pretty sure I just passed 8 million. Like a couple of bosses ago. If not, I'm really close. Okay, I'm really close. What was that? PV mod up? When I do such PV, it looks different. Probably because you don't have the PV mod. I think the number one, literally, I thought he had more than a harmful. No. I have your mod pack. The top left of PV mod, you probably changed the cycle. The theme cycle. If you're 70 kg and you're calling yourself fat, then what does that make me? A boulder, a mountain, a volcano? Well, first of all, I didn't call myself fat. Second of all, yes. Yes, it would. A mountain, true. Brother. Oh, there's a burning soul demon. Come on. Come on. Come on. Kill it. Don't despawn. Don't despawn. Yeah, good boy. But you did 5 mil XP in 2 weeks. Resource, you welcome for the 19 viewers who joined. I'm sure they all joined because of you, Dude Lover. I'm sure they did. Thank you, bro. The streams are actually doing well. I mean, I don't know how much YouTube stream is at right now, but if Twitch is at 19, then I'm sure YouTube probably has more than that. YouTube usually does better than Twitch. I say usually. It might not. When you say your blaze setup is maxed out than 15 star, as far as I'm aware, yeah. Ever since they fucked Double Demon, Blaze got ass. Nah. I think Blaze was still fine after Double Demon. The problem with Blaze is the fact there's so many updates recently which inherently nerfed Blaze. Like, I don't think it was all intentional. But there's just so many that just fucked Blaze over. Let's go, Captain Nova. Buff every Slayer. I want to see people suffer. What? Buffing Slayers is good. What do you mean? Did I say buffs? I meant nerfs. After Double Demon, every update is nerf Blaze. True. Well, technically, the loadout update is buffing Slayer, but nerfing rates. People that already hype spawn are going to get fucked over by the update. But people that don't hype spawn are going to have an increase in boss's power. Those in buffing the Slayer damage and health? Oh, I'd be for that, I can't lie. Enemy pet got tanked. The pet, like, you know when you teleport and you get damage? That goes away if you swap pets. They're just going to nerf enchant damage for this 10. I'm going to assume you meant 10th, not 10 with an ND. Instead of adding new content. True. But don't worry, guys. We have a new texture pack. Since when? Enderman Pet has been nerfed for like months now. My Burning Vengeance doesn't proc, you know that, right? It's not my Burning Vengeance, that's just my damage. I go through the boss's phase like quick enough that Burning Vengeance doesn't apply. Was it in the same update? Yeah, I think it might have been actually. BV does something and it's just not worth it. Burning Vengeance will mainly help like lower down players, because what they can do is they can go through the 16 hits and then let Burning Vengeance proc and then go to the next phase. And then when the demons are over, they can start hitting with Pyro Chaos again, but and then hit with Death Ripper, and then that Burning Vengeance proc, and it'll go out the next phase, and you kill demons, and then you can hit Pyro Chaos again. That was the strat before a bunch of damage shit came out. To let Burning Vengeance proc after your 16 hits. But for players that do enough damage, nah, Burning Vengeance is useless. We're doing the further skip. Further skip got patched like instantly. Why do we do further skip? It doesn't even exist anymore. I'm pretty sure they limited the damage number so you can't one tap, no? Do you know how much damage you do on each hit on dragons when you play mage? It very much depends on power, so no. It's 25 mil instead of 80 mil, so at that point it's worth not further skipping. Like, brother, that is quite literally just Burning Vengeance. I wouldn't worry about your mage damage in P5 though, I can't lie. The burst is what does most of the damage. You will not get made fun of if you don't do enough damage as mage in Dragon. If you don't split, it's basically always the bird's fault, if not debuff fault. Which at that point, debuff is not damage. Hello? Brother, what is going on in these servers? I come at 5-star Infernal and max dagger Psycho 5, but much you're probably down timing too much. I heard someone say tank doesn't have to debuff for Arch anymore, and if tank has to debuff Archer's ass. No! No, okay, whoever the fuck said that, remove them and ignore add them. No, that is not true at all. Yeah, I don't like the fact Burning Vengeance is useless either for high level players, but you know. Think of starting Blaze during the upcoming event. How much do you say a 30 mil plus hour setup costs? Honestly, that's probably just like what you'd get if you just started Blaze. Like you just have basic stuff like Burning Crimson and stuff. This player has been added to ignore list. Yeah, keep him there. Do not listen to that guy. Tank doesn't have to debuff for Archer, and if they do, then the Archer is... No, that's no. It's not true. May I know their IGN for research purposes? Yo, why do you have Cat at 50 gold on your friends list, bro? That's unacceptable. What's good, Ether? Hello. What's good? This is why you play M5 is better money anyways. I don't know about that one, bro. M5 is definitely not better money. More consistent money, maybe. Better? No. If you do 1,000 M7s and 1,000 M5s, M7 will make more. How much damage shall we be doing with tier 2 daggers? No clue. Thermodynamic was cool. Thank you, bro. Just because you get 2 times the run doesn't mean you get 2 times the profit. Like, what? The highest thing you can drop in that floor is a 5th star, 3rd star, which is 20 mil. 20 mil profit, I think, or 25. The best thing you can drop in M7 is something that's like 13 times that. Where's Hypixel Thermodynamic? It is here, man. Is the cheating problem still in Dungeon still a problem? No. It's very much cracked down now. There's still micro cheats that a lot of people do. But for the most part, I would say it's fine. That's why I said M5 is more consistent, but if you do 1,000 of each floor, then you're going to get more profit per hour from M7. I not once said if you did an hour of M5 compared to an hour of M7, M7 will make more, because it's just factually incorrect. But if you do 1,000 of each floor, M7 will make more. Are your pet rules increasing your boss times because I'm just using D-Drag? Technically, yeah. Because I have 2 D-Drags, I can use Remedies and Relic. So I get the Medifine and also get the damage. It probably is still something like that with cheating. I can't lie. But they're all micro cheats. They're nothing major anymore. Like Blood Blink. Blood Blink got patched. But there are some people that still do routes, I think. But I haven't seen one. I don't really play with them. I try and avoid, like, cheaters. I have a Slayer video, by the way, for my pet rules on my channel. It's all timestamped and it says exactly how I do Blaze. How's the heat wave affecting you? Right now, terribly. That's why I'm streaming now instead of later, because it's going to get so much worse. Total profit? No clue. Because obviously the change in game versions which happened. But definitely over 10 bill. It's like 38 degrees in Germany. I think it's 36 right now. But we don't have AC and the humid air is terrible. Obviously, I don't know how humid it is in Germany. But I'm pretty sure you guys have AC over there. Heading this weekend at 43 or something this week. I'm pretty sure that's today. And yeah. No, I'm on 26.1.2. And I'll be updating to 26.2 as soon as enough mods I have updated. When Guardian Slayer, though, it said it's going to be coming at the end of the year. So, sometime then. Are you only using Flare over Tuba because you have RCM spawn? No. I'm doing it for the true defense. Does it even give mana regen? Oh, it does give mana regen. Is Firmament not releasing? Firmament is released on there, but it's not in my mod pack because I don't support the Firmament devs. I think the Firmament devs are some of the most rude people I've ever had to encounter. So I deleted Firmament from my mod pack. Most mods support 26.1.2. The only mod that I don't have, that I used to have, is IQ add-ons. Everything else is on here. If I'm even doing anything, the only thing I use it for is storage overlay. I still use Firmament for thumbnails because on Firmament and roughly enough items, if you enable cheat mode in single player, you could drag the item into your hotbar or your inventory. So it's nice for thumbnails, but I do not include it in my mod pack because I do not support Firmament. I very much am against them and they get paid per download. And there's quite a few people that use my mod pack, so I'd rather not give them the free downloads. Only base that also hate Firmament. I think a lot of people do. But the staff and shit there are just so disgusting, man. Like, those are the people that represent your mod? Hell no. What's good, Zachary? I have 10-star Fire doing 2 to 6, 2.6 to 2.8 mil, and I upgrade to 5-star Inferno. My damage increased by 400k. That's good, though. That's really good. What did they do? They didn't do anything in particular. The Firmament staff just speak to people like they're on a higher fucking level. Like, they have such high egos. They're so rude all of the time. They have like zero patience. Like, you could say something, like, you could just ask a question, innocently ask a question, and you will get fucked by them. Firmament's like NAU, yeah. Although NAU was good though, like Mulberry was good. I like him. But Firmament is just completely different. What's the mod that shows the inventory preview? Inventory HUD Plus. Firmament for me has a lot of render issues, but I really, really like the storage overlay. If you really like it that much, use Nobam add-ons. But it's like unrefined. Like, there's no shading on the items and shit. I might message Noam about it. Maybe he'll add it. There's just not much customization when it comes to the storage overlay. Can you do 50 mil skip? Double demon is fixed. So is 50 mil skip. So no, you can't do it. Maybe I'm biased, but any storage preview looks way better than the firmaments. I think they're about the same. Sapphires firmament is different, but the mod is basically the same. Yeah, probably. NEU had a lot more features though. But they are both kind of under the same umbrella of more like techie stuff, more debug stuff, if you know what I mean. Inventory HUD plus. Yeah, no, I just really do not like the firmament staff. I think they're awful people. I think they genuinely need to fucking mature themselves and speak to people a little bit nicer, because, bro, the amount of times I saw them just treat people like they're like they're nothing when they get paid based on downloads that people have. Like, those people that they're shit talking all the time literally download their mod and that's how they get paid. What was NEU? Why did it say on 1.8? Mulberry just didn't want to continue. So NEU got discontinued a couple years ago. And recently the NEU API like completely shut off, which means that Skyhoney had to swap everything over. So that's why if you're on 0.10 still, like a lot of your auction house features won't work, because the version of Skyhoney which has the auction house prices is on 0.11 and above. NEU must go to mod, true. Bro, NEU did like everything you needed to. Bro, it had PV, storage overlay, inventory buttons, hotkeys, like the on-screen elements, like the widgets and stuff. Bro, it had everything. Like, you could honestly just play Skyblock with NEU. What's good, Evil Blood? Hello. What's that map performance? They're very much dependent on your PC. No, as mentioned in that video, don't use thermodynamic on players. Don't wait. Come out, come out. Don't go back. Do not walk back. Alright, we're good. 6768 donation only. True. If I got 1.5 bill, what should I invest in? It really depends on what you have. I had like a lot of memory leaks for some reason. That's just 1.8. That's not NEU. How are you today, Refraction Sun? I'm a bit hot, but I'm good, man. How are you? I have indeed been on alpha. I think it's good. I like the fact that there's a custom texture pack. A lot of people don't. But I think it's something that people will eventually get used to. And we'll look back on and be like, yeah, it's a good thing. How much DPS is full Hab 5 add? I don't know. There's not really like a specific number. What's the name of the storage overlay other than Furman? Noam add-ons. N-O-A-M-M add-ons. Or is it that or is it that? It's one of them two. It has a storage overlay. France is getting cooked alive. You're French? Oh, hell nah. Adam Split is bugged on alpha. It caused you to get kicked, really? Let's hope that stays. France is not real. No face cam, not today, bro. It's too hot. It's way too hot to have my lights on. I'm sorry, guys. No goon cam. No, France is fake. France is a country made up by the government. And anyone who lives there is being paid. Thank France for having Big Brain 5 on Thermo. Thank you. Thank you, Mbappe. Sub-Zero Wisp worth for boss times and spawning speed? Yeah, 100%. It's way more than worth it. What's my boss per hour right now? Let's see after this boss. 81 when I'm streaming? Damn, alright. I didn't know I was like that. Uh-oh. Bruh, of course it fucked my Ragnarok. Why did I stand still? Why not use Tuber as well? Because I do not have the inventory slots. Also, I don't need the damage. It won't save me any hits on anything using a weird tuber. I know you have Prosecute, Pyro, and Execute on Death Ripper. Why is that so? So basically, the reason Prosecute is on Pyro is because you spend most of the beginning of the boss hitting with Pyro compared to Death Ripper. And contrary, at the end of the boss, you spend most of the time hitting with Death Ripper compared to Pyro. So it's better to have Prosecute on Pyro Chaos because you'll get the most damage out of it at the beginning. And then Execute on Death Ripper because at the end, you hit it most with Death Ripper. Would Ragax not help with what? Big brain strat, true. Bro, I thought of that strat like right when Double Demon got fixed. Unfortunately, I wasn't the one that spread it, but yeah, I did think of it. I do Ragax. I don't know what do you mean by that. As a platform with more damage, yeah, but I don't really need the damage, so. How many millions an hour is Blaze doing? For me, about 70 mil on average. Obviously, it very much depends on your RNG. Flare is not better than Flux, no. I just like to use SOS Flare because I can basically just smooth brain the bosses because of the true defense. How much you make from dungeons? Do not know. It's inconsistent. It's very, very inconsistent. Because 1 hour, I might drop a handle and 2 scrolls. The next, I would go 20 hours without a single RNG drop. I think overall, M7 is about 50 mil per hour. I think 50 mil is generally the accepted hourly rate of M7, but yeah, the thing is with M7, most of your drops or money is going to come from 5 different RNG drops and all of them are rare. So but when you get them, it's going to be good. Is Blaze really going to be dead after the update? It's not going to be dead, but it's going to be a little bit less money, I reckon. Because after the update, people can RCM spawn. Like, anyone can RCM spawn as long as you have a Hyperion. Compared to now, where RCM spawning is very limited to the Skyblock Elite, basically. But why do ghost fire blocks exist, and why does it actually damage you? But nothing comes close to the golden coast. Cooking Mama stream when? What? What does the update do to Blaze? Basically, the loadout system makes it so when you swap to your Aurora, you can have Implosion Belt and Sighted/Bazaar. Which makes RCM spawning just incredibly easy. Number one Blaze at you, for real, for real, for real, for real. Definitely. Yeah, the arrow poison does last the whole boss. It doesn't affect the demons though, but yeah, it affects the boss itself. By the way, if you guys haven't followed the Twitch and subscribed to the YouTube channel, you guys should hop on that, bro. You guys should all hop on that. And then simultaneously join the Discord. It's an amazing community. Let's see how many follows and shit I can get. Surely. Well, you only pop up on screen if you have your subscriptions and follows set to public. So if you don't do that, then you won't see yourself on screen. But if you do have them on public, then you'll see yourself. Nah, I don't think so. I think Blaze is still fun. It's unfortunate that it doesn't really make money compared to what it used to. I remember when Double Demon got fixed and it was like, oh, it's still like 90 to 100 million coins per hour. Like, we're still good. And ever since then, it's just got nerfed and nerfed and nerfed and nerfed and nerfed and nerfed and nerfed. And now it's like 70. Like, it wasn't even like Double Demon was like you had to have such high stats to do Double Demon. It was worth like investing into. Yeah, there is no skill now. It's just click simulator. So I do hope that they do change Blaze a little bit or do something so that there's skill involved. They nerfed Burning Vengeance because of Double Demon. They do not like Double Demon. Double Demon and Rend are the two things that they do not like in this game. They always get nerfed and there's always different ways. But this time they fully put a nerf to Double Demon by just capping Burning Vengeance. I mean, the only reason Double Demon was still possible post first Burning Vengeance nerf was because of Skyblock levels pushing it past 50 mil. So you needed to be quite a high Skyblock level. Double Demon was kind of hard. Outside of Aura, yeah. I agree. Yeah, I heard that there's a new Rend. But it's only a matter of time until what happened to Burning Vengeance happened to Rend, so there's only a matter of time till they cap it outside of dungeons, just like Soul Eater. No, I mean outside of dungeons. It's only a matter of time until they cap rend outside of dungeons. Just like they capped solely to outside of dungeons. Kind of ruins the game. I feel like in MMO that you play tens of thousands of hours so you can get cracked on one shot everything. Those are like two like contrary statements. Skyblocker has shortcuts. Odin has shortcuts. There's a lot of mods which has shortcuts. By the way, I know full damn well everyone watching the streams right now are not followed and subscribed, so, you know, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. For every follow, you get +1 high-class RNG. Hold up, baby. We haven't got that long. Has the video stream? Has the question about what Double Demon is been answered? Yes, could you explain it again? Basically, Double Demon is spawning both the demons at once. So you do so much damage that you just completely skip like all of the phases. I know why the admins removed Double Demon because I don't think anyone think it was that bad. It was overpowered, but like the skill wreck to do it. Like it took me a solid like 10 hours, bro, to like really get Double Demon down. And even then, I reckon I still died to like 5% of bosses. Like Double Demon was like not something that you would do 100% consistently. No, okay. You have to be naive to think that it isn't overpowered. Double Demon is overpowered. You are very naive if you think it wasn't. But the thing is, overpowered things with a high skill rec is good. Can you explain Burning Vengeance? Pyrochaos has an ability where it will repeat all of the damage you just did with that Pyrochaos after 6 seconds. So if you do 50 million damage, you'll do 50 million repeated damage. So it's basically double damage. But only Pyrochaos is doubled. Anything you do with Death Ripper is not doubled. It's only Pyrochaos. Wow, the server is laggy. Cause I know that she's still balling. She just wanna go back to the future, so I bought the girl a DeLorean. 20 more minutes until I got ghost, so I told her, I'm gonna slaughter it. It is indeed a mod. It's on Modrinth. If you just search natural motion blur, it will pop up. I think it has like a sky background or something. With like some clouds. What do you guys think about the motion blur, by the way? Do you guys prefer the motion blur, or would you rather have motion blur off when it comes to videos? And like streams and stuff? Because I know that it's very 50-50, but I want to know like... from your guys' opinion, you know. Do you guys think the motion blur is better on videos, or would you rather just watch the regular game? Maybe change the strength a bit, but it's good. The thing is about the setting that I have is there's no strength slider, which means I need to change the setting. W follow. The thing is, like, especially with my type of videos, I feel like some people might not like motion blur. Did you enable the motion blur in / motion blur? Even on velocity, you should still see motion blur. Let me change the setting, actually, because someone said to lower it. I think I had it on velocity 0.4 before. Like, is this better? Is this, like, you can still see the motion blur, but it's not too much, or... At the end of the day, like, you guys are the one watching my videos. I don't watch my videos, you know. I'm not that narcissistic. Does this look better than before? That's probably a mod conflict then. If you're using the motion blur mod I have, it's a mod conflict. Before was better, to be honest. I see. The demons cannot get cocoon, no, but it would be funny as fuck. So it looks better before than it does now, basically. Like, is that including better to watch? Because I know that some people, when it comes to YouTube videos and stuff, they don't like motion blur. So... W engagement bait, by the way. You're not even 10% to blaze you. For me, yes, I see. Also, why didn't I say number one? Well, first of all, I don't actually think number one. But second of all, I'm more referring to skill than the actual XP itself. No, but even then, it's still inaccurate. There are still way better players at Blaze than me. I play with motion blur, but watching looks clean makes it look higher quality. You see, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people don't like playing with it, but like watching it. But I feel like motion blur just gets a bad rep. I don't know. I'll put it back on hybrid. Maybe you guys can... This is what it usually is. Motion blur strength or hybrid? There's no strength. Just change the setting to hybrid. Motion blur makes it look like a 2015 Bed Wars kill compilation. I mean, I guess there's also that, which could very much affect how people want to watch the video. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I don't know. I'm just so conflicted on the motion blur. Like, I enjoy the motion blur. But everything looks a lot different on video compared to my actual game. So... I don't know. I'll probably keep it. Because there's only been one person that hasn't liked it so far. I think for the most part, everyone does like it. Maybe I'll do a poll on my Discord, which everyone should join. I love that, like, Termination just sometimes doesn't shoot the boss. And it just bounces right off it. Wait, can I say alive, please? Please? Oh my god, it stayed alive! We're so back. Like that, bro. Like, why did it just bounce off the boss? Whoa, bit of lag. Right, thoughts on you just dying? Okay, of course I cocooned it. Nice, bro. Yeah, get out of here. Guys, I'm getting 67 million coins per hour. Can I quit Blaze yet? You need to get 100 million XP before you stop, brother. Fuck that. Maybe if Double Demon was around, I'd be willing to be the 4th player to get 100 mil. But clicking simulator, I'm not even getting 10 mil. Let me tell you that, my friend. That ain't happening. Yeah, that 15 mil is still a fuck ton of plays, bro. Man, I just wish this wasn't a clicking simulator. As far as I'm aware, there's 3. Because I think one of them got wiped. But technically, I think there has been 4. Which is crazy, by the way. Can you imagine getting 100 mil XP and then getting fucking wiped? I would genuinely off myself. In game Twitch. Don't fuck me over. There's harmful. I look if I got everyone else. I mean, hopefully the new alpha like kind of makes Blaze less of a clicking sim and more you actually have to pay attention, but something tells me it's not going to do that. A little birdie told me. Fire is very far away from 100 mil. Like, he's at 50 mil and he doesn't play in his profile anymore. Like, he's far away. Like, sure, he's halfway, technically, but, like, brother, do you understand how long it's going to take to get 50 mil Blaze XP outside of Double Demon? It's over. Like, the Blaze leaderboard at this point is basically cosmetic. Shit was 1 Double Demon ago. 1 DD. Bro, we all miss Double Ds, bro. Who here misses Double Ds? You've ordered all of his stuff? Something like that, I don't know. I don't really watch Skyblock YouTube, so I don't know what he did. How'd you like the new equipment wardrobe? I think it's a nice change to the game and lets have more space and storage. I completely agree. I think it's W. What I want them to do next is able to put the same equipment piece in multiple slots and actually code it correctly so it doesn't dupe, but I think that's not happening. I don't think the Hypixel admins will risk it. I mean, okay, so how long would 100 million XP take me? I just hit 8 million, and outside of stream, I want to say I averaged 90 bosses per hour, which is 45,000. So, like over 1,000 hours, right? I think it's like 1.2k hours with 45,000 XP per hour, something like that. Equipment wardrobe should have been added 5 years ago. Fun fact, it was, and there were so many bugs and dupes that they just scrapped it. Harmful did most of his before Blaze. I think he still had 6 mil to do outside of Double Demon, which took him a very long time because I didn't think he had motivation to play. But he eventually did just lock in and do it. I do want to get 100 mil Blaze, but I don't think I ever will because it doesn't get much money. It's a clicking simulator and 1.2 thousand hours. I mean, how much would I profit? Calculate 1.2k hours times 70 mil. Whoa! All right, never mind. I'm getting 100 mil. That's like 60% of my net worth on top of my net worth right now. That's a brilliant idea. Let's get 100 mil. What's your playtime right now? 6.6k with 1.9 thousand hours on my island. About double of what you get from becoming #1 living metal hearts. Why do we know this? Are you #1 living Metal Hearts? That's like some random ball knowledge to know. Brother, do you hate yourself? #1 in 5 out of 7 Rift collections. Brother, you cannot enjoy this. Look me in my eyes and tell me you enjoy doing this. I promise it's okay. Like you can not do that. I maybe have like 10 hours in the Rift. I got my time charms and dipped. That's all I did. I didn't even have all the burgers. But I'm still in love with Judas, baby. Yeah, but like, why do you do this? Like, genuinely, do you like have a real conversation with yourself? Do you actually enjoy it? And if your answer is yes, you're wrong. I mean, I guess, but meta changes are fun. It's what keeps the game fresh and alive. Like, who wouldn't want to spend billions and billions on a setup just for it to become worthless out of one update? That sounds like an amazing fun, right? Right? Surely it's not just me here. I mean, I guess that's why he's called a Melon King. Is there any model resource pack for Skyblock which has sounds? Music and sound? Like, what? What do you mean? How do we tell you? Tell me what? I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. If they remove white players from leaderboards, I promise, in the Q&A, I'm going to jump from 9 to 3 in burp. Oh, nice, bro. Also, I can't lie, I'm getting really hungry, so I think I'm low-key going to end stream here. But before I do, before I do that, never mind. All right. Thank you for coming. Love you all. Join the Discord, follow the Twitch.